Welcome to the Stock Planner channel. It's weekend and I decided I need to go ahead and look at and get prepared for the trading week for next week. I want to look at my top 5G stocks. Currently, I feel that my top 5G stocks for both win rate and profit is Ericsson, Broadcom, T-Mobile, and Nxp Semiconductors. And since the first of the year, this is what I made in those stocks. I'm currently in Eric, and I have 6 shares in NXP. These are a small count. I actually have more shares. This is a small count of about $5,000 in cash and $5,000 in margin, about $10,000. So this is what you would be trading if you had a small count. Anyway, I need to see if these 5G stocks are still valid. And I'm going to show you how I go through and do it. I have a watch list of about 200 stocks, and I have them categorized into different areas of interest. These may not be exactly what the sectors are, but these are areas that I think are areas for the future. Green energy, tech, China is going to be our competitor for the next 10, 15 years. More people are going to work at home and do e-commerce. A smart home is going to be taking the 5G. Some of them overlap. So some of these chip companies will overlap with the various different categories. So I take a stock, figure out what categories I want to put it in, and then when I'm looking for a particular situation, like if the tech is rallying, I could go find my tech stocks real quick. Anyway, I categorize them based on my thoughts. And based on those categories, I can take a look, a snapshot of all those stocks that I have and filter out, basically. And I've done a back test on each one of those all at one time, by the way, using my Omni broker back testing. And I came up with how much profit it would be for last year, a year back, in each of these stocks, and how many trades I would have made to make that profit, the average number of bars or days that I hold the stock, the number of winners, but mainly the percentage of winners. So basically, Albemarle had their 10 trades, 5 more winners, 50%. And so if I was going to pick the best stocks in this category, I could do it in a couple different ways, but I could look at the percentage of winners and pick stocks that have a high percentage of win rate, assuming that the futures is going to be the same win rate. Or I can pick stocks that have the greatest profit, or I can do a combination of both. Currently on my win list is Eric, AVGO, T-Mobile, and NXPI. AVGO at a net profit of $272 in 6 trades, 5 were winners, 83%. Eric, 460, 7 trades, 8 trades, number of winners is 7. Eric is an old established company. T-Mobile, 169, 6 trades, number of winners were 5. And finally, Nxp Semiconductors, 183, 9 trades, 5 winners, 56. So if you just go by the number of winners, you wouldn't pick Nxp. Let's leave it on our list here a minute. Let's look to see if we can find any others that we might want to consider replacing my existing top 5G stocks. How about AMD? Everybody's talking about AMD as a chip maker, giving us $500. That's looking pretty good. Anybody else? And nope. Lots of payoff. But look at this, number 15 trades, 12. So let's look at these stocks here and see which ones are our top choices. Maybe it's 3 top choices, 2 top choices. I have to analyze it, so we have to analyze a little further. We can look by looking at the charts and by looking at the fundamentals. So what we essentially have here is a list of stocks that has been tested with and back tested with my strategy, and we've selected the best of them, the best of those stocks. Technically, technically the best of those stocks. And now we need to know what other people think and fundamentally what these stocks are doing, what kind of business they're in, basically. So I'm using tip ranks to help me narrow down my stock list. Broadcom is the first one. It's trading at 451, really a strong buy. 518, lots of room to grow on that. Outstanding. Number 10, hedge fund has increased. Technicals look good, and fundamentals look pretty good. Let me put this on my list. The next stock on the list is Eric, rated a strong buy, currently trading at $13.50, going to $16.50. That's a $3 jump, not bad. Rated an 8, very good. Hedge fund activity decreased. I'm not so happy about that. Positive financials, fundamentals seem to be good. Earnings, pays a dividend. Well, I don't think it's bad. Next one is Nokia. Now we have a rule that stocks trading under $5 we don't consider, but this was on the list on my list for quite some time when it was trading above that. It's going to go to $5. Moderate buy and a 5 rating. We have better stocks than this. Hedge fund activity decreased. Don't like that. Negative. Fundamentals. I don't think Nokia, even though it had a lot of opportunities, is something I want to trade. I'm not a day trader. This one had 12 or 14 different trades throughout the year. Still, I'm not taking it off of my list, but it's not on my top 40 list. This is AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. It's the talk of the town, $81, going to $105. That's plenty of room, $25. Outperform, love it. Hedge fund activity increased. This has got good technicals and fundamentals. Doesn't pay a dividend. Earnings in May, like this stock. T-Mobile, 127, trading. Target, 160. Lots of room. Buy, strong buy, like that. 10, love it. Hedge fund activity increased, love it. Technicals, good. We'll look at the chart on this. Everybody heard of T-Mobile? Earnings date, late April. No dividend. T-Mobile on my list. The last one that we want to look at is Nxp Semiconductors. It's trading at 183, target at 202. That's about $15. Strong buy, looks good. Outperform, that's fine. Hedge fund activity decreased, not good. Technicals, fundamentals, technicals look good. We'll see what the fundamentals. I don't know what that PE ratio is. Yeah, the fundamentals don't look so hot here. Something's wrong. This company was losing money in 2019 and 20. That's why the PE is so high. They expect to be making some money this year. So this is on my list of the companies expecting to make money this year and outperform. So let me put this information on the chart, and we'll take a look and see which ones are our top 3 or 4 5G stocks. So looking, I'm going to take Nokia off my list. And now looking at the net profit column and my tip ranking, I'm going to choose probably 4 stocks. I'm going to choose AVGO based on net profit. Eric, not Nokia because I don't like its fundamentals. AMD, NXP, but I like T-Mobile as well. So I can't decide on 3 or 4 stocks. I have to have 5. These are my 5 top 5G stocks so far. I want to have a look at the charts for these 5. Broadcom, long trending up, took a little dip with the rest of the technicals. Zigzag is saying it's supposed to go up. RSI sitting in the middle. That's not good. MACD just switched over. Trading above its 200 moving average, that's a good sign. Momentum seems to be kicking up. This is a good play. Eric had a dip, And now it seems to be coming back off its dip. Momentum seems to be going. Zigzags seem to be up. But RSI says, hey, look, we might be topping out here. There is a support line here. So Eric's definitely not a buyer at the moment. AMD dip, and it looks like it's ready to pop. I like AMD. Zigzag says up. RSI recently went up, says go up. And the MACD said go up. Momentum says go up. AMD looks good if there is a comeback for the technical sector. T-Mobile, Zigzag says it's been going up. It looks like a trend is up. Little dip here. RSI right in the middle. MACD looks like it's about to cross. No momentum. Might stay away from Eric and T-Mobile for a little while. Dip with a zigzag. And now it seems to be growing up. There is a support line there. Momentum seems to be going up. MACD had a crossover here. RSI is doing nothing. We might be in a range. Anyway, it's not enough to take off the list. And the last one is Nokia, which I've taken off the list, but I want to take just a quick look at the chart. Yeah, this is what we've had a lot of. This is a very hard one to trade. The pricing is too small. It's hard to trade via the technicals. Yeah, I don't like this chart. So what I've done here is I've taken a list of stocks, seen how to trade it against my indicator, the RSI, and I could do the same thing for the MACD. I found out which ones traded the best. I went and looked them up fundamentally on tip ranks, got a ranking, and see how everybody else scored it, and then decided whether I wanted to keep those on my list based on those fundamentals. Then I looked at the charts to see how they looked and whether I should be trading them in the near future. And I've settled on the 5 stocks with the check marks. Broadcom, Eric, T-Mobile, AMD, and Nxp Semiconductors. Then, rather than taking one of these stocks off, these 5 stocks off, which I was originally started to do, I'm going to leave those 4 on and add AMD. Now, I haven't traded it this year. That's why we don't get any number there. So, in conclusion, this is how I go ahead and see which of my tops, how do I form my top 10 list or my top 40 list. And originally, I was going to produce a video called my top 3 favorite 5G stocks. Now I'm going to entitle it my best 5G stocks, because now there's 5. How do you do and pick stocks? How do you pick your stocks to go on the trade, basically? Do you do anything like this, or you analyze your win rates and your expected profit, trying to find out your best stocks to trade? I believe if you don't do any back testing or analysis on how your stocks will perform, I think you're just shooting in the dark. Anyway, this is how I do it. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Catch you soon. Happy trading on Monday.